Hello, everyone, and welcome to All the Ox for 2020. This is your prediction, your Chinese horoscope reading for the year. So I'll be doing the 4 quarterly reading. And if you haven't watched The Rat yet, you might want to watch the beginning. I'm going to go over some of what I said in the beginning for The Rat, but you might want to check it out just to see the beginning information, okay? Because it will be a little bit beneficial. Okay, so it's a 2020 year, so we're going to break down the numerology of the number. So 4 is usually considered a bad luck number just from sound. And if you know anything about language, linguistic, that all, language is made up of sounds. So it sounds like the word death, okay? And it's associated as a unlucky number. Now, 2 breaks down to the smallest even number, and in Chinese culture, it's considered lucky or a good thing, like good things come in 2s, like twins or something good happening again. Okay, but usually a 4-year is unlucky. It's associated with war, conflict, and mainly because when you think of metal, right, the metal rat, metal is also associated with white, like innocence, purity, and it's a good color for commerce, like purchasing a car that's white. That's like a good color for a car in that culture, okay? Now, I was talking about metal. Metal, the element of metal, it could be hard or it could be liquid, right? But it's always about focusing inward and also contracting, right? You think of muscles contracting. So something it's always in motion. It's always moving. It has something that is vital or building that can be used, right? Now, metal, monkey, and rooster is associated with the element of metal. So that's something to keep in mind as well. Okay, so the ox is a secret friend to the rat, and it is a rat year. So it is a beneficial year for the onyx. They just have to network a lot and really play their cards on good relationships. Okay, and just know that in some shape, rabbit will play. Intuitively, I feel rabbit will play a big role in this year. Okay, so look at what rabbit means for you. Okay, because I didn't look that one up. All right, now ox is having a okay health year, and this is because ox typically don't want to go to the hospital and get checked up regularly. If you feel good, you're like, oh, I'm good. But later on, you'll have health problems from things that you're not watching throughout the year, is what is usually said about ox. So they'll suffer from like joint pain or any kind of cholesterol. Like, just you have to keep your health up and not just judge it on, oh, I feel good. So just always keep maintaining that. A good stone, if you're into crystals, is green agate, which is not easy to find the real quality one. And green agate is associated with plants and herbs, and people usually like to place them in their gardens because it looks beautiful, and it goes, it has an earth element to it. So, if you can look up your type of dosha, if you're into Ayurveda, or if you are more into medical, I'm losing my words right now, Chinese herbal medicine, right? So then you can look into that, but find out what is best for you health-wise to eat, okay? But really focus on your health, because it gives, out of a 10, it gives a 3. But you'll feel great, but you want to maintain that. All right, so your lucky number for some of you is 1 and 9, some of you is 3, some of you is 5 and 6, and any numbers that have 5 and 6 in it. Others have 4, okay? Your career this year is a 5. So again, you are the secret friend of the rat. And it's a rat year 2020. So you really want to work your connections and make sure that you are really doing the best that you can to maintain your luck in this year and just, enjoying the year. Love is 4. So, just do your best to be as balanced as you can when it comes to relationship. Um, when it comes to colors for the signs, it's really what works for you, but usually it's like yellow or green. If you're into stones, look at citrine for anything that has to do with luck and wealth, prosperity. Rose quartz, of course, for love. Okay, so working with those stones, keeping them near if you're into stonework. Okay, your direction is northwest, south, and for some of you, north. All right, so either that's like your money corner, or where you want your desk to face in that direction if you can, or even if your desk can't face in that direction, then put a stone or a totem in that corner, whether it's your office. Okay, so it could be an ox. I would paint a white ox if you can find a white ox, or paint it white, because it's 2020 year, so you can have that for this year. The snake, the rat, and the rooster are a good match for you. So good partnership in relationship or friendship. A bad match is tiger, dragon, horse, or sheep. Okay. The lucky months for you is February, April, July, August, and November. And again, like I said, the whole color spectrum thing. For some of you, it could be blue and white. Others, it could be yellow and green. Okay, so there's different oxes, so you have to find what color is best for you. Okay, so let's do your quarterly reading, right? So the new year starts January 25th. Pacific Standard Time, the new year, I think it's in Aquarius, but the new year for the starting by the new moon is January 24th, but the Chinese New Year is the 25th, and you have to consider time zones. Okay, so you have to look up and see when the new year starts for your location. So Saturday, January 25th, Chinese New Year. For my location, the new moon is on the 24th. Okay, all right. So when I say that the year starts, we're looking at the first new moon, pretty much, after the winter solstice, pretty much. Okay. So January 25th starts the new year. So your first quarter is strong with friendship. Okay. And your marriage is strong. So friendship is strong, marriage is strong, good communication in all of your relationship. The second quarter is a great start. Love life is great. If you are not in a relationship, it's easy to find a relationship. If you're in one, maintain the balance, maintain the peace. Okay. And the second quarter is a great time for you to meet special people, whether it's love relationship or work. It's very influential. So meeting those right people can be really good. Again, so important to practice your feng shui, to know your directions, and just have your totem. Same thing that I said in the beginning for a rat, because it's a rat year. It's always good to watch whatever year it is, that particular animal video. So it's like auspicious to have to be a friend of the rat in that season, right? To think like the rat and so on. And to have a totem that is strong for you. So say you're an ox, okay, then you are a secret friend to the rat. But you would want to find one of the animals that is the lucky animal for the rat that you get along with. Okay, so who is rat's friends? Because you're a secret friend. Okay, the ox is a secret friend. So who is I'm working my bangs here. Who is a friend of the rat? And that would be the dragon, the ox, and the pig. And then it could be the rabbit as well. So find out of those 4 animals, who do you vibe with? Ox, dragon, pig, okay? Or even the rabbit, okay? So the opposite, and then look at the opposite side, not the opposite side, opposite sign of the ox. Let's see, I want to look that up. So the rooster is your opposite. So then that doesn't help. That doesn't help. So you would have to see if you are compatible. So who is the ox compatible with? Okay, so then you would be compatible with the rat, snake, rooster. Okay. So then you would have to do the research and look at the chart. Okay, because you want to avoid the tiger, dragon, horse, and the sheep. Okay, but you are definitely with the rat, the snake, and the rooster. All right. A dragon is kind of like that. So then look at the compatibility for the rat, pig, dragon, and ox. If not, just focus on the rat because you're a secret friend of the rat. All right. So you can even buy like a little totem of a rat and have it next to your totem, which is the ox. Okay. So that would be something to be really good on your altar. Okay, and your altar should be clean, not having any dust, have your incense going every day, and so on. Okay, so I believe that we are on the third quarter. The second, let me review the second quarter. Yeah, the second quarter. So it's meeting special people, influential people, and that's where we had it. The second quarter is a great start, good for romance. It's harmonious in your relationship. You're seeking balance in that relationship. You just want peace in your life for the second quarter of the year. The third quarter of the year is all about your self-confidence, really working on yourself, working on that, having a positive mind. And if you're single, it can be upsetting because it's good to have a good relationship to bounce back, okay? Not like your partner to drain them, but like friendship. But if you don't have a relationship in the third quarter, then the fourth quarter is about not demanding anything, just enjoying that fourth quarter and then allowing things to naturally flow. Okay. Like I said, your best match is the snake, ox, rat, and rooster. Bad match relationship is tiger, dragon, horse, and sheep. Okay, your lucky months are February, April, July, August, and November. Okay, and just be mindful of joint pains, of anything that you're not looking out for yourself health-wise, because your health-wise year is a 3, so you really want to keep that together. Money and career is 5, so you really want to work on your people skills, your friendship, even reading books on, having a good friendship and how to mingle, socialize. If you're into stones, tiger's eye is another item you can get. Like I mentioned, citrine and tiger's eye bracelets that you can work with if you're into stonework. If those don't vibe with you, find one that is one that you can use instead of. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's all the information I have for you guys. But making sure that you really work on your secret relationships, which means your secret friendship. So it's a friendship that is good, but you may not speak a lot. Okay, but you still, it's like you're, it could be, why am I losing my words? It could be someone that is like a friend that you'll talk to once in a while, or a friend that you don't keep in good contact with. But if you speak to them, you can get a lot of valuable information. So really, this year is about knowing what you want and really staying focused for the ox. Okay, but your luck can be a 3 if you're not too dedicated, but it can also be a 9 because you are like that secret friend, that really good friend that you don't see a lot, but you guys do vibe. So you really have to make sure that you you maintain relationships without forcing them, but just stay in good contact. Okay. So that's pretty much it. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like it, definitely click like, leave questions, share it with someone that you think would benefit from this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.